What's up, guys? It's a wonderful Thursday here. I'm fixing these dental chairs. My buddy's gonna have a bunch of these for sale. These ones are already sold. That one there might not be. That one he's selling for like 800 or 1,000. I forget. This one here is sold for sure. But he's got like four of them at his garage at his house that he wants to sell. He's retiring, so he's getting rid of everything. But I know this one here would be a good tattoo chair. I think he wanted 800 for this. It goes up and down, tilts back and forth, and that tilts up. But he's real particular. Goes through them all and fixes whatever's broke. And he's real. And if there's nothing wrong with them, some of them we just gotta clean. He's got a bunch of them in there. But I'm doing the wiring on this one right now. See, this is my buddy. He helps me out. I help him out. Gives me something to do. I gotta put a new wire in there. I gotta take that end off there, put it on this new wire I got here. And I'm starting to get this ready right now. I did that so far. That's where I'm at, guys. What's going on? Hope everybody's having a good day. Yes, I'm going to keep making these stupid videos. I'm videoing everything I do all the time just for something to do, because I've actually got a few amputees that enjoy it and that I talk to often, and that have recently lost their legs or lost them in the last year or two since I've been making these videos. I became friends with them, and they say they like seeing what I'm doing. They don't care what it is. And I said, all right, I'll keep making them. It gives me something to do. Lets me get practice doing it. I need to practice my editing, but I'll do that when I'm on the road. I'll try to get better at that. But we'll see. But I just can't wait to hit the road. It feels like I'll never do it. I will eventually. I was shooting for. See, what people got to understand is, when I originally bought this bus, October 2 years ago. It'll be October. This October, it'll be 2 years ago. When I bought it to give me something to push UPS, for myself to push UPS, to give me my money. Because at the time, it was like 2 years, and I hadn't got no pension, nothing from them. And it was really hard. I had to get the Department of Labor involved. And as soon as I did that, they made a call. They answered their call. They answered what she wanted to know, put me on three-way, and boom. And I'm not going to get much until I'm 55. I get a little bit now, but that was a pain in the butt. A real pain in the butt. But I hate that crap. Ooh. But my plan was to get them to give me my money. And I did. But I got back pay too. But I thought I was going to get like 20, 30 grand, maybe at least 15. So I thought I better get this bus now to push me to do that, and then get my pension going. And I did, and everything went like that, except for the part on how much I got. And I've said this in previous videos. But I got like 36, they said, and they sent me a check for 24. So I'm guessing they took taxes out. But and then I get my 129 a month, and that's what really screwed me on this bus build. I thought I was gonna dump 10 grand, boom, into it right now. Buy me a golf cart, trailer, hook it up, or whatever. I had all kinds of ideas. I didn't have the golf cart idea because I didn't have the trailer idea until after I gave up on putting everything on the back of the bus and didn't have room. So I'm not gonna lie about that. But so that started this long, slow journey of me building this thing, mowing grasses. I help my buddy here out all the time. Here early in the morning, I show up, something to do. It's hard to find a place that'll hire me doing what I like to do, making any kind of good money. I wasn't a computer guy. I was a truck driver. I did construction my whole life, fixed things. I always had tools in my truck to do stuff, but I'm not going to go somewhere and sit on some computer. I don't know how to use a computer very good. That's part of my problem on editing videos. But that was what made this take so long. Everybody's like, man, when are you gonna leave? Some of my close friends, joke around about it with me, but my buddy Dan, a landlord, asked me the other day, when you going? I said, well, you want me out? You in a hurry? You get me out of here? He said, no. Just wondered what was up with you, what you're doing. I said, man, I was shooting for October, but I'm doing the math and saving my money the way I'm doing it, making the money I'm making. It's kind of going to be a crappy bust if I just whip stuff together like that. And I don't know that I'd even have the money for my solar panels and air conditioning setup I got to figure out. And I'm happy where I'm at. I'm really comfortable financially doing what I'm doing. I'm not doing great, but it's enough. It's working for me. I'm gradually getting things, and at the pace I'm going, it might be slow, but I'm okay with it. It's got me happy. As long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. But I can't wait to hit the road. Trust me. I so bad wish I could just take this bus somewhere and have them put solar panels on and lay out the inside real quick just to finish it and go over everything on my motor and stuff like I have been and hit the road. I really want to go. But I'd like to also be able to save some money up to have so when I leave, I'm not starting off on the budget. I'd like to be able to start off with some money in the bank to where I have a lot of fuel to travel. To get to Florida is going to cost me $530. I want to go to Arizona to see my buddy Chuck, Colleen. I want to go to Utah. I want to go to Colorado. Amongst other places, there's a lot of places I want to go. But, so we'll see. No hurry. I mean, I'm alright where I'm at. For now. But it's one end. But that's what I got going on in my life, guys. Double amputee since 2019. Lost both legs to vascular disease. Lost my career at UPS pulling triples. Lost everything I owned. My brand new Harley Street Glide I bought. My boat, the cabin down in there, gone. Everything. But you know what? I'm starting over. I'm happy. I'm not dwelling over that or letting that bother me one bit. I'm over it. But it's just a part of life. I'm still alive. Hopefully watch my daughter grow up, have kids, or do whatever she's going to do. I'd like to be there to see that. I'm still here to do that. Can't take life for granted, man. Really can't. Because you just never know. You never know. There's people close to you and you're being a shithead to them. Don't do it. I mean, if there's some jerk off, it doesn't matter in your life, and get rid of them. But if it's somebody you're close with that you care about, that even though you're fighting over something stupid, you should make up with them. Because if something happens, I'm telling you, man, you'll regret it the rest of your life. I was fighting with my dad for like 6 months when he died. And I'll tell you, man, I'm alright now over it, but man, I had a really hard time with that. I struggled with that. And he even tried getting a hold of me, and my mom was still alive at the time, at my house hanging out, drinking beer in my garage, smoking her cigarettes like she did. And Terry came out, oh, your dad's on the phone, he's in the hospital. And so my mom got the phone and talked to him. And at the time, she told him, like, look, Cliff, he's pissed off at you, leave him alone. And whatever he said to her, he didn't say he was dying. He just said he was in the hospital having some issues or something. Nothing about dying. And my mom got off the phone. I was there to listen to her talk to him, but she just basically said, he quit his career painting, traveling around, making great money, and a union with something going on for a retirement and all that, and bought a $35,000 7500 GMC dump truck and was going to start a business with you, and you were going to let him use your Bobcat, and you were charging him money and let it be an argument between the two of you. And he's still going to try to do it by himself. And then my dad died. And that was just the end of it. But, hey, again, he was 51. I was like 30, I think, yeah. And then like 5 years later or something, no, my dad died in 04. My mom died October 5th, 2009. She was 53. She had breast cancer. And that really hurt me. That was my rock. That's when things really changed in my life. The next year, me and my wife separated. That was hard. And that's kind of got me where I'm at now in life with my daughter living with her mom. And, you know, it sucks to not come home from work every day and have your daughter there. And, you know, wake up every day with her getting ready for school and, you know, doing everything she does because you and her mom aren't together. I know I'm not the only one. I've got most of my friends on here divorced, having kids, you know, paying child support. Same boat I'm in. So you guys know what I'm saying. It sucks. It's easier when you get along with the other parent, but sometimes that doesn't always work. Sometimes you just can't get along. That's why you're not together in the first place. But try to keep busy doing stuff like this, and eventually I'll hit the road and be where I want to be, and hopefully enjoy it. If I like it, I might keep doing it. But if I don't like it, after a year, I'll come back. I'll go from there, see what I do, see what happens. But I might go out there on the road and like it. I might enjoy it. I might, you know, I like it. I could maybe somehow possibly get my YouTube going. If I can get one video to go viral and get a bunch of dumb people wanting to watch me, I can make money on it. A lot of other people are. It's possible. It's possible. You gotta try. If you don't try, it's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. And I've tried and failed at so many things in life, and I've tried and gotten things in life. There's more things that I've tried for and gotten than there's things I've tried for and didn't. Sometimes it's something big, sometimes it's something little. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna get it unless you try. You sit around and talk about it. That's shit. You gotta do it. You gotta set a goal. Try and wait and be patient. If you want something bad enough, you'll get it. So my dad used to tell me when I was a kid. I'd tell him I was saving money in for dirt bikes, and I'd be looking in the classified. We didn't have computers like now. I'd be every weekend at my dad's looking in classified for three-wheelers, because back then in the mid 80s, I was 10 years old to 85. But 85 to 86, 87, I was looking at the classified to try to find me a three-wheeler, a go-kart, or whatever. Dirt bikes. That was the way you did it. It was fun. But I had a lot of fun back then. So many dirt bikes, four-wheelers, three-wheelers. Me and my buddy Chuck Lancet would go riding back behind the Baptist Temple in the rain and the snow. I'd hook a tube up, go shove real fast in the field, and then whip him over in the weeds. We had fun. I let him ride my dirt bike, even though I wasn't allowed to let nobody ride it. And Chuck's like, "Oh, I can ride it. I know how to ride it." And I said, "You know how to do the clutch and gears?" "I know how to ride it. I can ride it." He got on it, revved it up, and that thing stood straight up and just took off. And he was running, dude, with his hands out, trying to keep it from falling, and it ended up falling over. I was so mad. Like, "What are you doing?" Bent my brake lever, clutch lever, or something. But I was so mad. And then John G, one time, I had an XR250, and I was under the bridge back behind old Water Arm Supply. It's Akron rebar now. And John wanted to ride my dirt bike. I don't know what he was thinking. It was gravel by the railroad tracks, I think. He just read that thing up, wah, dumped the clutch, boom, straight up, straight back, bent my fender with my light on it. It was an XR250, so it had like a headlight and a fender, like a motocross bike looking kind of with mono shock and stuff, but it was a 4-stroke, and it had the little taillight sticking up on the back. We buckled that straight up, broke my clutch lever. Oh, I was mad. I'm like, "John, what the hell?" I was mad about that, but we had fun back then. We'd always be back there behind the old rack and rebar in the woods, making clubhouses, and it was fun. My dad would take the dog for walks and go back in there behind the water, back there looking for what we were doing when we weren't there. And he'd be finding all of his hose and shovels and tools. Oh, he'd get so mad, get back, you better get every one of my damn shovels and spades. No wonder I couldn't find that, you know. And then somebody trashed the trailer for Nelson Building. Not me. But people broke the windows out, and they were just, you know, older kids getting drunk, tearing it up. Well, we seen all the stuff laying there and the wood and stuff, so we used some of it for our plywood. And then my girlfriend, I think it was Jen Armbruster that I was dating, she spray painted all of Tide Pen on there. And Jeff Samuel's girlfriend, Tammy, spray painted some stuff on there. But they called my dad and they seen my dad, they looked up Penn, somehow seen my dad lived on Flora, right down the roof there, and they called him and said, you have a son out here playing in the woods, we have his name on there, Todd Penn, and all of our stuff from our trailers there, and he did all this damage. No, I didn't. I did nothing of the sort. They were just trying to use me as something, but it didn't go anywhere. My dad was really mad about that, but I told him the truth. I said, Dad, yeah, we took it. It was all broken up pieces, people tearing the walls out, throwing stuff out. Windows were already broke out, doors ripped off. We just used some of the wood to make our clubhouse. It was no big deal. We were making use of it. We was recycling, you know? It's the kind of crap we did when we was kids, you know? Made clubhouses and had fun times. But that's where I'm at, guys. And that's what I'm doing with my videos in my life. Gotta keep it going. I'm gonna get this bitch together and see if it works. So I'll let you guys go. Love you all. Peace.